Here we go, fight fans. Make some noise. Let's hear it. Round 1 of 3. Let's get it.
Our heaviest kickboxing matchup now underway. Lawson Fallon versus Josh Fuller.
Josh Fuller immediately comes out, takes the center, and then tries to push Fallon against the cage.
Using that little bit of a weight advantage, it looks like.
Yeah, tying up the arms, driving his hips forward, gets separated by the referee. But if you notice, look.
Both guys catch a big swing and a miss there.
Fuller is making sure to step towards the center of the cage as often as he can. Head movement from Fuller.
Nice head movement from both guys in that exchange.
Big, wide head movement.
Wow, Fuller's quick, man.
Yeah. But can he keep up that pace? Oh, good straight arm block to make his way into the clinch. Good use of that long guard from Fuller. Fuller with a hard low kick.
That was right at the knee line. I'm curious if Chris Weaver will have any words about that. It doesn't look like he's calling anything to attention.
Fuller using head movement to make entry.
Yeah, that can be a little risk reward, right?
A risky game, you know, if Lawson Fallon times a kick at that time, or even an ill-advised knee, like if he's attempting to throw a knee and you're ducking into it.
In the transition.
But Fuller making excellent use of level changes and head movement.
That's the way he caught that kick.
Very balanced, very composed. Neither man doing much to defend kicks. Both have landed low kicks, neither defending it. Fuller throwing a good straight right that just barely glances off.
Yeah, Fuller is testing him up top, but it looks like Lawson's a little quicker of a kicker.
Pace starting to slow a little. That was a pretty high output round.
Yeah,
with the 225.
I agree, 100%, especially for Fuller. He was moving and striking with a lot of speed and volume.
Yeah, Fuller did an excellent job using level changes and head movement to get in close and get that clinch positions that he wanted. If Lawson Fallon sees that, though, or if his corner recognizes that's happening, you know, the feints could draw out that movement from Fuller and leave him exposed or leave him off balance or even just tire him out. Fallon seems to be accepting that Fuller's going to initiate all the exchanges. He's just sort of like waiting on him to come in. Big deep breaths from Lawson Fallon. Fuller looks relaxed.
Yeah, I was going to say, the last time Josh Fuller fought, I didn't see him get tired, which is kind of rare for a guy this size.
Who's throwing
at this? He's
that?
throwing a lot more in this fight.
Wow.
He's a lot more active in this fight than I previously saw him. I mean, I think the last fight was close, and they were like, you know, we could do more to separate maybe. Once again, maybe I'm assuming too much, but I feel like he's made a conservative effort, or concerted effort
to be more conservative.
To be more conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, Fuller looks very relaxed, very composed.
This whole building experience for Lawson, it sounds like right now. He's got a big crowd with him.
Yeah.
But we are only 20 minutes from Lake Norman Muay Thai right now, so they're probably going to have one of the loudest corners.
Fuller mixing up the head movement into the clinch, punches and knees. But Lawson, a lot more active this round, a lot more aggressive.
Striking with more confidence also.
Yeah. I think they told him in the corner, like, you know, you got to
do more. You got to do more.
You got to hard low kicks. He's using the punches to set up the low kicks now. Big knee to the body.
This is a very different Lawson Fallon in this one.
Whatever he figured out between rounds is working for him because it's been all Lawson Fallon this round. Low kick from Josh Fuller. If you notice, Josh Fuller's getting caught as he's coming in. The head movement is not serving him as well.
It's not as fast anymore either.
That stunned him. Look, see him blinking? There was a left hook that caught the chin. Josh Fuller turned and looked to his corner, and he's blinking.
He's clearing the cobwebs.
Yes, and then he catches Lawson Fallon with a right overhand. Yeah, look at the wide eyes and the excessive blinking. Fuller got caught by that left hook right on the button.
But his fight or flight response is to fight. It looks like, because he's getting right up in the grill of Lawson.
And Lawson finds a straight right and a big body kick.
That one thudded too.
Yeah, and now now Fuller's not able to get in unscathed.
Yeah, he's taking a hit every time now as he comes in.
As he's slowed down, Lawson Fallon has chosen to speed up. And he's catching him, ripping and pulling at him with the clinch, with disruptive balance.
10 seconds left in this one. Very, very different round. Whole different dynamic. Oh!
With an overhand right behind the ear.
Big shot. That's going to be an 8 count. That Joshua Fuller needed that so badly in this round.
Stole the round.
I cannot believe that just happened.
With seconds left in the round, Josh Fuller swings a wide overhand right that lands just behind the ear.
Yeah, he caught him turning when he was trying to throw the jab. He caught him turning and face plants him right into the mat.
Flattened him.
Here it goes right here. He's turned, he's throwing that jab, and he gets put into the mat hard. But he bounces right off.
Yeah, that shot up there, I've had it a time or two. That shot up there behind the ear,
that's a tough one.
I've found that it's a not as lengthy of a KO. That's where you get those flash KOs. In my experience, those are the ones. I've been dropped twice with that shot, and both times I was like waking up as I was hitting the ground. So I was like boom, right back up. But and you know, Lawson Fallon might not even feel like that's what happened. He might have felt like I just got my feet crossed up and fell.
Yeah.
But
and that's how it is sometimes when you get hit. You don't even feel it really. It's the ones you don't feel.
Yeah, they tell you about it.
Yeah.
And you're still not even convinced. You can look at it and be like, no, I'm fine.
100%. Now it's do or die for Lawson Fallon.
They would have been around a piece, but I think Josh Fuller.
I think he's in a tough spot. I think Fallon's in do or die territory now.
So how do you judge that? Do you call that a 10-8 for Fuller, even though Fuller was
it's automatically a 10-8. It's my understanding, isn't it? With one knockdown, isn't that automatic 10-8?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how the rules work in North Carolina.
Listen, I don't know that you're pretty sure how the rules work in North Carolina. Same sequence.
Hey, they change every event, so it's hard to stay up to date.
Lawson Fallon doing his best to stave off the clinch attack of Josh Fuller. Nothing was wrong with what he did in the second round, but it's going to be hard to tell him that when he finished the second round on his face.
Yeah.
He did great.
He was definitely winning that round before that exchange.
Does he know that? That is the game plan still.
Well, his corner man is one of the most experienced guys in this building, JT Smith. And
look at the footwork cutting him off. He did a great job cutting him off instead of following him.
Stepping nice and wide, too.
Yeah. Lawson Fallon looks composed and he looks recovered, but maybe he's a little too tentative now. I think he needs a lot. Josh Fuller pointing and saying, "Hey, my mouth guard," and Lawson Fallon saying, "I didn't hear no bell."
Yeah,
throws one more.
They advise that in the corner.
Yeah, it keeps everyone honest. Just because your mouth guard come out doesn't mean you automatically get a reprieve. So good on Lawson Fallon for continuing to fight until the rest tells him not to.
Our fight clock is continuing to tick, but I believe that this is a time. So the fight timer is going, but they have called time in this fight. So we'll probably have about a minute left in this one when they get back into it.
Fuller's going with the kicks now. He's reaching in with that jab where he changes levels. Lawson Fallon doing a good job framing, creating space, but unable to capitalize as the clinch breaks apart.
Both these guys need a statement. And I think Lawson is a bigger one than Fuller, but Fuller is pouring it on now with little time left.
Fuller with rights and lefts and rights and lefts, everything landing.
That was all, nothing was off the glove there. That was all headshots.
Pressing him against the cage.
Loud kick right to the knee line there.
Now Fuller just got rocked again with a right hand.
Yeah, but he caught Lawson stepping in there too. Able to buy himself just enough time here. Clack's coming, the round is coming to an end here, and that is going to be it. Oh. A beautiful fight at 225, and one of the most active, high-scoring fights you're going to see at 225, in my opinion.
It's yet another fight. If you CGI'd out Josh Fuller and just showed a one-man fight, showed me what Lawson Fallon did, you'd be like, oh, that guy for sure won that fight. Mm-hmm. Like if you didn't see what the other guy did, He had a great performance, an amazing performance. But Josh Fuller definitely, in my opinion, did enough to secure that victory.
Yeah, I mean, I think that knockdown was the fight defining sequence. You know, I think at the end of the day, when they look back on this fight, that will be the moment that I felt like it just sealed the deal for Lawson. And, you know, as you said earlier, so hard to put a guy away with the gloves and the shin guards and all that good stuff. And I felt like Lawson was in a position where he had to put him away.
As I look over at Lawson Fallon and think about what it feels like to be in his shoes, it's got to be tough, because what he's going to say is like, oh man, what did I do wrong? And largely, not much.
And
like,
JT's going to be like, hey, it was closer than it appeared.
Yeah, you did. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be things. I'm going to have plenty to say to Adrian later, but like, that's a great, both
guys
performance to be proud of.
I agree 100%.
That's a very impressive performance from both men.
All right, we have a judge's decision is in, and your winner goes through the red corner, Josh Fuller.
Josh Fuller, 2-0, representing Matrix MMA, and that was a beautiful performance from him, in my opinion. I love the action and the speed and the head movement of the first round. If he can find a way to make that head movement his game plan throughout all 3 rounds, he'll be a very hard guy to target.
Well, what was amazing about his performance is when the head movement stopped working, he made an adjustment.
Yeah,
Lawson Fallon started catching him in the second round. The head movement wasn't working the same, so Fuller went to the kick, stayed a little more upright. High level combat sports from relative newcomers to the sport. That's the coolest thing about combat sports. You think if I started playing soccer today, that my first soccer match, that I would look as good as these guys look
right,
in some of their
100%.
first kickboxing